It's Byron here, and I am back. We're talking about X on the Beach. It's season 5. It's episode 5. And so let's just dive right into the video. But before we do, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to be notified every time I post a video, just hit the notification bell. It's somewhere on the screen. So, just like we always do, the episode always start out with the people that were at the beach. And so, of course, Renan, she's there. You know, we heard all season long about her ex-husband, and she doesn't hope he comes, and this, that, the other. So, you know, by all means necessary, they were going to try to get that man to come. He came. He showed up. And you know what? He don't look that bad. Anyway, kudos to him. Sam's Elias, he goes by Eli, and it does kind of seem that he is really sincere about mending whatever fence with her, not necessarily getting back with her in a relationship, but at least mending their friendship. The episode does go into the reasons why they kind of broke up. You know that they were there. You were there. You seen the episode. It's a review. But I truly feels like that he's trying to mend the fences. You know what? Maybe my eyes are covered. I don't know. And then Ray. Of course, the BFF comes, Nicole. See, here's the thing. And people often forget when sex is involved with a relationship, unless you physically, verbally say X, Y, and Z, the other person is going to read whatever they read into it, and you're going to read whatever you read into it. Like, the things have to be said, and apparently in her mind, they were dating, and in his mind, it was like, okay, we were just friends. It happened, so be it. But anyway, that's the way that it was. So let's move on. They come back. And in the meantime, in between time, Danny, the one that's first from Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader, the one that goes with David, it's like she's pissed and this, that, the other. And you didn't see the episode in the last week's episode. So she tells David that it's okay to pursue whoever he wants to pursue in the house, or I believe she blatantly says Kira. And you know what? And that's fine. But the problem is then you don't get to go back and be pissy about it or have an attitude when he's doing X, Y, and Z. And I get it that she's like, well, he doesn't have to do it right in front of my face or this, that, the other. Well, they have a limited amount of space to do things in. So he's probably going to do it right there. Do he need to do it while she's in the same room? Probably not. But you're gonna see it. You guys are in the same house. So I'll get back to them, I think, in a little bit. I'm just reading my handy dandy notes. So Maylene, let's talk about her and Jamar, because here's the thing. They fight, they break up, and this, that, the other. The problem is that he's not going to change. I mean, there's something definitely going on there, especially with him. And I don't know what it is about her, because if she definitely wants a serious relationship with him, I don't know if she's going to get it. She's definitely something that he likes to hold on to. So until he gets what he needs, maybe she'll probably be that one. You know, if you're not the one by now, you're probably not going to be it. So no one wants to be right now. And that right now for her, it seems like with him is over the course of years, but I don't know, Maylene. I don't know. So in this episode, she feels like she needs to friend Davon, because of course Davon, even in some of the other shows that she's been on, she's a social butterfly. So you know, she gets in a lot of people's ears, and not in a negative way, but a lot of people believe a lot of the things that she says, and Maylene feel like she needs to befriend her and this, that, the other. So she goes to Davon and she asks her, I think, how she doing or whatever, but what she says is that she doesn't want him and this, that, the other. And anyway, so he comes in because he knows with the two of them together that he doesn't want them conversing about him, because no good things come about it. And I'm sorry, if I was him, I probably would have did the same thing in that moment, because I don't know the things that Maylene hides or not saying because of she expects to have this relationship with him. Devon hasn't had sex with this man, but she had an emotional relationship with him. So of course he doesn't want Maylene spilling whatever it is that she's spilling to Davon. So yeah, I would want to hold them to apart as well. I'm just saying, I'm just keeping it 100. Let's see. Yeah, because earlier that day, I said Maylene do a whole 360 on Jamar, because earlier that day she was like, oh, we fight, we make up, and this, that, the other, like she really wanted him, and then she goes to Devon saying that she doesn't want him. But anyway. Nicole wants Ray, and he's denying it all. And you know what? And he is. And maybe he just don't want to dig a bigger hole for himself. Who knows? But you know what? Nicole, shoot your shot. If it's not meant to be, it's not going to be, and just move on. You're a beautiful girl. Just go on. Honestly, you don't even need the drama. I mean, I'm not saying Ray is like something that came out of a bad episode of Tales from the Crypt, but it's like, what is it? Because I don't see it. All right. Mike and Arise. Mike wants to start over with Arise. And here's the thing. It's like Arise hasn't really even did anything. And you know what? And she's growing on me. I don't know if she's doing Davon eye makeup, but you know how she does like 3 different colors on her eyes or whatever, which looks very good. I noticed that Davon had the same kind of style in this episode. But anyway, it's neither here nor there. I don't know if I would be giving him a chance, but you know, as the episode go on and you've seen it, it just seems like he's sincere. I don't know yet. Like the matter of the heart is just so it's so fragile. But anyway, let's move on. I'm sure I'll be talking about them again. David and Kira is on a date. It seems like it all went well. You know, they both pansexual, this, that, the other. So does that mean that they'll be inviting people into their relationship? Because I volunteer as tribute. They are both beautiful people, and it is what it is. I mean, I like the 2 of them together. We'll see how it all goes. Mike tells Davis to stop chasing everything. Danny don't want to give him the green light. Then Danny, she gives him the green light and she gets mad. I believe I mentioned that earlier. But my thing is, Mike is the last person to try and tell somebody to stop chasing somebody around, because I'm sure as soon as another person that comes in that's available to him, he's gonna test the waters. He just seems like the type, and I like Mike. I follow him on social media, but you can't, when now that David's not chasing behind you, you want to chase behind Arise. That's just how I feel. All right. The table of truth comes, and all of the people don't go there. I believe Pretty Ricky and Darren, they haven't, the table of truth is about communication. Ricky and Darren is having a really good communication in a relationship right now. I would love for Vinny to come on the show. But anyway, I know it's not going to happen. But you know what? It's not far-fetched, because it is an MTV show, and Jersey Shore is an MTV show. And his Double Shot of Love was an MTV show. Even if it just come as a prank and he's there just for like a couple hours or something, it would be nice to see it. But anyway, for that, they didn't have to go, and then another couple didn't have to go, or 2 other people didn't have to go. But I would like to say that I did like Mike's shirt in the Table of Truth thing. It had like the mesh sleeve or whatever. It was so fashion forward. I do like it, and I know that's been done before. I've seen mesh shirts in the past. I even had a couple of mesh shirts in my past, but for whatever reason, that really worked for him, and I just want to put that out there. I'll give him props. David and Danny. Oh, she goes off on him. She says all of this stuff, basically what I said earlier, but she gave him the green light to do all of these things. It's like, you don't give someone the green light to do all these things. I know he had led her on in the beginning saying that, oh, I think we can mend this fence and we can get back together and this, that, the other. And then as soon as something came available to him, or as soon as something that came that he liked a little bit better, he ran on. And you know what? Then you know what? You got to chalk it up, baby girl, and be like, you know what? Either you put your head back in the ring or you let go. There's other men there that are more than happy to entertain you. I'm just saying. So Ray Nicole is next. She says she's done. This is the best friend, and I think I had talked about her before. You don't need it in your life. You're beautiful. Move on. Mike and Arise, she's not buying it, but Mike seems to pour his heart out to her. You know what? In a perfect world, maybe. And I mean, she is one that wanted an open relationship, but he wants to say, oh, well, I'm enough for you. So, and I said this before in the episodes, like, he wants her to only have him, but then he wants to eat his cake. So, in more ways than one. So, anyway, Renan and Ellis, I believe they are working on their friendship. I don't think he necessarily want her back as a partner, but I think that they can really work on their relationship. And I don't know. I like to see where that goes. Jamar and Maylene. Now, Jamar did get beat down a little bit in this episode, and I have to take my hat off to him because it is so hard for men to definitely get emotional, and especially for young men like that. And I know that that is something that's definitely hard to do. I'm not that type. I'm just not the type. But this video is getting a little bit long, but I'm almost to the end. I said for her, girl, let go. But the problem is that, you know, they have that toxic relationship that they're not letting go. And I'll speak again about them before I end this video. But then she gets out of the chair, and then Devon gets in the chair, and, you know, she expresses himself to him, and she has to do it several times. But at this point, he's probably trying to shut down. But nevertheless, he finally gets a picture. And I mean, he was about to break down. Like, I honestly think if he could have gotten another go at her, that he probably would have tried to make it work, but you just never know. Because again, I'm going to talk about them in the end, him and Maylene, and it just, anyway. So, Maylene says she's leaving, she's going home, she packs her stuff up, she goes. Jamar, he thinks he wants to leave, he packs up his stuff, he goes. Bryce is into Nicole, and she's willing to entertain the fact. Here's the thing with Bryce. I said it before and I said it again. I don't see it. But anyway, you know, to each his own. You know, she needs somebody to entertain while she's there, and he seems to be the one. I will say that I think Jamar left because he knew that he wasn't going to have another shot with Devon. So he went go chasing Maylene because he seems like he's the type of man that needs to have somebody all the time. And Devon is just not the one. So the episode kind of ends right there, friends, as you know. And then to the beach is, for whatever reason, Elias goes. And I know I called him Ellis, and I'm sorry. Elias goes. Devon goes. And Ricky goes. And it pretty much says that Ricky X is coming. So, you know, and they were kind of like bragging throughout the episode. Oh, we're doing so well. We're doing so well. It's a reality show. So, you know, when you're doing well, they're going to put something in the mix. So, friends, I really hope they get through it. I'm kind of rooting for them. And again, he's one of those ones, I don't see it either. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, friends, I will be doing the winter season of RuPaul's Drag Race right here on this channel come May 20th. I will be going to Vegas soon to see their live show, so look for that as well. I am hoping to go on mini vacations, friends, so you guys can, I can take you a little bit into my life and you can see what I'm all about. I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe.